Is Modern Millionaires a scam? I'm Declan O'Reilly from Matrimont. I've taken the course. I've done it from start to finish. And I'm just going to give you my honest opinion on what I think of the course and if it will be good for you. I promise you, I'm not trying to sell anything here. There's no links to landing pages. I'm not doing any of that. I'm just giving you my honest assessment of the course, what it was like, how hard it was, did it actually work, and if it's right for you. Because I know a lot of people are thinking it's a scam or they're not really sure where to go, and I was definitely in that boat when I first started it. And then going through it, I can give you an honest assessment and actually tell you, whether it is or not. So the first thing I would say is the short answer it is not a scam. It's definitely not a scam. The long answer is it's not just snap your fingers and you make money. And that's what a lot of people kind of think it is. And they think that I can just click a couple buttons and you make a lot of money. So I personally have scaled my agency way beyond 6 figures, have tons of video testimonials, highest reviews. Matrimont is the highest rated online marketing company in Virginia. You can even look that up, Google that, don't take it from me. And I did that on this business model. So I would say it's incredible. But if you're someone that's just trying to half-ass it, you're not going to get good results. And I think that it has everything you need to succeed. It has all the tools. It has a great community, super helpful, super transparent. It's just not so easy. And I think a lot of people think that they can go in there, they can turn on some stuff, try some ads, try some stuff, and just instantly have tens of thousands of dollars come in the bank account, which is just not realistic. So that's one of the first things. The second thing is, and this is a big thing, and you're probably wondering, what are you doing? Well, you are essentially bringing new clients into businesses, making them grow, and they pay you a premium for that service. So the whole idea is that you're basically making a business a ton more money. It's not just like, oh, here's a website, here's this. It's a way to get into the digital sphere and really crush it. So one thing I would say, and this is my opinion, is that I think anything online is difficult. And I think that, let me just take it from me. The Modern Millionaires Course is not easy. I'm going to let you know that right now. And that's the honest part. But it has everything you need. A good Facebook group, good tools. And I'm just going to tell you, I've spent tens of thousands of dollars on online courses. I've taken so many. I'm not even going to go through the list for the sake of the video. Obviously, I don't want to be shitting on anyone's courses. I'm trying to do that too, but the course itself it's the best I've taken in that area. There's other good courses, but it's very, it's comprehensive. Or let me leave it like that. It's got so much. It's got strategy. That also tells you exactly what to do and what steps, how to do it. I think that's a really big thing that I personally really liked. I'm speaking from an honest position because I've made so much money with this. There are people that say it's terrible, but I think a lot of those people don't apply it and they don't really try hard enough. And I think because I was homeless when I started this shit. I had no money. I had nothing. I just grinded my way to it. I'm not saying you have to do that, but I know it's possible, and it has the tools necessary to make you do that. Now, let's get to another big question. Price point. This is where I personally, when their salesmen were attacking me, just leave it at that. I was like, I'm not going to pay, what was it? 4, 5, 6, 7,000, depending on what you do. It can be very pricey. If you do the done for you, the done with you, depends on what it is. And I was like, very hesitant. Like that's so much extra, that's so... It just, because other courses are, $100 to $500, and you get a course for thousands, it's like, dude, like, it's too much. But what I will say is that this course, I personally made a 30x ROI. Just from those techniques. And those are just services I learned there. I have a bunch of other services that made me way more, but just from the services that I learned in that group. I mean, that's just off the top of my head. Could be more, could be not getting scientific here, but I would personally say it's worth it. I just think you can't half-ass it. You have to immediately strike. You have to immediately, go right in. It also has a community that it's not in any group that or any other online course you can find online. And I think that's a huge thing. Like, your questions will be answered. People will help you out. You can have buddies. You can have start teams. You can have like accountability partners. Like, that is huge. And I can tell you from experience, very few courses offer that. They don't have. They have kind of shittier communities, or people kind of, because the price is so low, they kind of dip in and out. It's kind of like fair weather friends. But for the Modern Millionaires course, something I noticed. Actually, what brought a lot of value is people constantly helping me, exchanging ideas. Hey, I had trouble, linking this up. People help you, and helping each other is free. So that's a huge bonus that can continue to help you. And that's definitely another thing that crushed it. Now, another thing I want to quickly go over is their software. They kind of view like sell software as a service. That's another thing that you do when you get there. And the system they have is one of the best I've seen as well. So that's another thing. If you're going into it, it's easy to sell. They can give you all the things to do, things to help you sell. They just have a lot of great ways to get clients as well. Through that, it's hard to convince certain people because from a non-sales point of view, it doesn't seem. Let me restart. It doesn't seem like from the outside. Well, is the price tag worth it? And like I told you, I am not. There's no link in this video. I'm not selling you anything. This is my honest opinion. I'm not. There's nothing I'm giving you here other than just free knowledge. And I really think if you have the work ethic and the drive, and you want to, live wherever you want, work wherever you want, make, passive income money coming in your bank where you don't have to, do the 9 to 5, enjoy more time with your friends, family, enjoy all things of life. It's totally possible. But what I will say is this is not for you if you have a bad work ethic. You're very, very negative. I'm trying to exclude anyone immediately because I don't want people getting led astray. I'm not trying to just have people jump on it. If this is right for you, take it. If it's not, please don't. And that's a misconception that I think a lot of people think, that they think, somebody pressured me into it, or, a salesman or this or that. From a completely neutral point of view, it is only worth it if you are someone that is willing to put in the work. If you do that, you can make tons of money, tens of thousands a month. It's super easy if you just apply yourself. But I will say, and that's a disclaimer, a lot of people just don't put the effort in. So overall, I think the course is excellent for someone that is willing to just put in the work to make it happen. As long as you put in the work, that's all you gotta do. It's one little switch you have to flip. Flip the switch, then you have systems built for you, sales strategy, fulfillment. Everything is easy from there. You just have to put in the work. If you don't want to do that, if you really want something that's really side hustle, you don't want to really push and work hard, then please don't do it, because it's not going to help you if you don't put the work in. And if it's not right for you, then by all means, I don't want people going down and going, well, I tried to do it, side hustle, because that's the misleading part. A lot of time, their ads a bit changed, but sometimes you get that impression, especially from people in the salesman, like, you can just set it up really fast and you're done. You can get to that point, but it takes time. So overall, the thing I'm going to say is, if you have drive, it's completely worth it. It will pay itself 1,000 times. I mean, it's incredible. But if you're someone that's looking for something they don't really have to put hard work in or do any of that stuff, it's not for you. So ultimately, you make the decision, but that's my honest opinion. I found it to be great. I'm a very hard worker. I loved it, but you know, I have my critiques, and my critiques are that it's not easy, but hard work, you know, it can accomplish anything with hard work. So overall, thank you guys for watching the video, and make a good informed decision.